Hey all, Sean here, back again with another edition of Game On Cards and Collectibles. Today I've got a special edition of this channel, and what I mean by that is no sub reveals today. I wanted to kind of cap off the 2023 year with I guess it is kind of a reveal of my top 23 pickups of 2023. Now there are a couple rules I have to abide by here. First is I can't have any cards in my top 23 that are already in grading. There's cards going back and forth for grading, and I can't include those right now. Another rule is that it has to be a card that I bought this year, and it could be graded or it could be raw, as long as it was purchased in 2023. And lastly, it still has to be in my collection. It has to be a card that I didn't sell. All right, so let's get this countdown started. Now, before we can start, I do want to bring out some honorable mentions, some cards that didn't quite make the cut, but I'm still really happy about and I'm glad I picked up. First, we have a 2023 Topps Finest Rookies Christopher Morel Auto. This is the blue, so it's a color match, numbered to 150. Really nice card. I have a pre-grade on it of a 9. Next up, we have a 2021 Topps Chrome Grigor Dimitrov. This is a rose gold. This one is serial numbered to 10. Really sharp looking card. It does have a surface flaw, but otherwise it looks pretty good. Probably a 9 also. That I'll probably be sending in for grading at some point. Another honorable mention is this Pro Set rookie of Grigor Dimitrov. Serial number to 5. Really sharp also. Really like this card a lot. It's on the fence between a 9 and a 10. I got it as a 9.5. Probably going to send this one in at some point as well for grading. Next is another Grigor. This is the Happy Holidays autograph. Picked this up recently. Very cool looking card. Pre-graded it as a 9.5. It's not serial numbered, but it's a really cool looking card. I haven't seen really many of these, so I'm pretty sure it's a short print. Very nice. Another honorable mention is this 2023 Panini Kaboom. This is of Pete Crow Armstrong, a Cubs prospect. I picked it up and sent it in for grading all in 2023, so that's why this one is on my list, or at least my honorable mentions list, PSA 9. All right, so that concludes the honorable mentions. Now, let's get into the top 23. Oh, there is one more caveat. The other item is if I purchased a lot, that lot will all count as essentially one card. And my first card at number 23 is what reminded me of that. So first up, at number 23, we have a 2-card lot of Lyoto Machida. I picked these up at a card show in the fall, and although they're not in great condition, I think they're both probably a pre-graded a 9. One's numbered to 25, autographed, and the other one is a copper auto numbered to 10. Here's number 25. For the 2013 Topps UFC Knockout. And then this guy here, you probably can't see it, but it says it's serial number to 10, and this is from 2017 Topps. In my early days of watching UFC, he was one of the guys that I was really rooting for. I thought he was a great fighter and carried himself well in the octagon. All right, coming in at number 22, we have a 2000 Bowman Chrome Brian Urlacher rookie card, and this is graded a PSA 9. I picked this up for pretty cheap at a card store this last summer, and always have to, probably in time I would like to upgrade this to a 10, but for now I've got a 9 here, and glad to have this in my collection. One of my favorite all-time Bears. All right, coming up next we have number 21. Which is a 1985 Hasbro Autobots to the Rescue Transformers PSA 10. This is card number 186 in the series. Picked this up in the spring at a card show. I think it's only like at the time anyway, it was like a PSA Pop 5. So very low pop card from the mid 80s at a time where I was really into Transformers, and so it's a big part of my childhood, and I'm glad to have that one in my collection. Now, coming in at number 20, we have the Alshon Jeffrey 2012 rookie Precious Metal Gems, aka PMG Blue. Now, this one's not only numbered to 50, but it's also his jersey number as a Bear. He was number 17 in his NFL career, and if you're a card collector at all, you'll know that that has a little bit of a significance if you're a player collector, because that's their jersey number. And now that I picked this one up, I have a nice little set going of the PMGs for Alshon. I've got the base, and now I've got the red also. So picking up the blue kind of solidifies that little mini set, 3-card set, if you will. All right, next is also a player lot of one of my favorite UFC fighters. And I picked up this entire lot, coming in at number 19 in the last couple months. This is Topps Chrome first autograph of Paul Felder, and it's a 4-card lot of his refractors. We've got a base refractor, a blue wave numbered to 75. Now we have a gold here, and this one's going to be numbered to 50. None of these are in great condition, by the way. These are 8s and 9s at best. And then we have this orange numbered to 25. So really big fan of Felder. Again, one of the guys that I've always rooted for. I think he does not only did a great job in the octagon, but he's a great commentator as well. So big fan of his, and I wanted to have some of his cards in my collection. I was able to do that this year with this nice 4-card refractor lot. Up next, coming in at number 18, we have some more tennis. I'm sure you guys are excited to see some tennis. We have Grigor Dimitrov. This is his autograph. And this is Topps Chrome autograph. Unofficially a rookie card as well, since they didn't have any cards prior to this, any official licensed tennis cards anyway. And it's numbered to 50. Picked this one up recently, and I'm going to look it over. It looks pretty good, so I might be sending that one in for grading as well. Coming in at number 17, we have the 2023 Rookie Refractor Auto of Justin Steele. And this one I not only picked up in 2023, but I had it graded, and it came back a Gem Mint 10. One of probably my favorite Justin Steele card. Not everything you'll see here today will be necessarily the most valuable, just my favorite cards. Up next, coming in at number 16, we have the 2022 Immaculate Royce Gracie, serial number to 99. Now, this is an on-card auto, and that's what I really was looking for when I wanted one of his cards. Royce Gracie is basically the Babe Ruth of UFC. He started, the whole thing in UFC 1. Oh, let me take that. Somebody wrote something on the back of here. I don't think I've ever taken this card out of its sleeve, which is a no-no. Just a little tip, make sure you take your cards out when you buy them. For all I know, this could be damaged or anything, but yeah, so like I said, he does a lot of he has tons of signature autos, but a lot of them are on stickers. So to get one in an on-card is really what I was looking for. Glad to have this one in my collection. If you're a mixed martial arts card collector, you really have to have a Gracie auto in your collection. All right, next up, coming in at number 15 is the Leaf Pop Century Christina Applegate auto, purple refractor. Love this card. Saw it at a card show this last year, and wanted to add it in my collection because I'm trying to put together a Married with Children set. I already have an Ed O'Neill autograph that I picked up, gosh, probably 10 years ago now. And now I've got the Kelly Bundy, Christina Applegate card, and got to add the Peg Bundy and also the Bud Bundy. So I'm halfway there. I'll be keeping my eye out on good deals for the other two to finish my set out, hopefully in 2024. All right, next up is number 14 is the Decades Next 2020 of Nico Horner on-card auto, serial number to 25. This is the one I just got back recently from Tag, and I knew it wouldn't come back a great grade, but I love this card. Really happy to have it as part of my Nico Horner player collection. So coming in next at number 13 is another card I recently got back from PSA, the on-card signature of the Kayla Harrison. This was a card I picked up maybe in the summer, or June or July, and it was already autographed but not authenticated, so I took a little bit of a risk, but I sent it in, got it authenticated, and now it's official. Glad to have this one in my collection. She's not only one of the greatest PFL fighters, but also one of the greatest mixed martial artists. And she doesn't have a lot of autographs, so that was kind of one of the ways you can get one is finding one that's already been signed, hand signed, and authenticated. Next is another instance where we have a player lot that I picked up in 2023. I've got the Greg Olson 2007 rookie autograph blue refractor of Bowman and the gold refractor. That one's numbered to 50. Actually, I have two golds that I picked up. Big fan of his. And an orange numbered to 25 as well. 2007 was a difficult year for having cards graded because they have those black borders. And then this one I serial number to 50. I did not pick this up in 2023. I already had this one, but it helps round out the whole kind of rainbow. And you can see here the blue's numbered to 75. The gold is numbered to 50. Another gold. Yeah, these are probably 8s or 9s. That's why I haven't been really quick to send them in for grading. And then here's the orange. Really nice looking. Love that orange one. Bears colors. All right. I find the Bowman Chrome autos to be much more affordable than the Topps Chrome. And so that's why I picked those up. Coming in at number 11 is the 1977 Topps Andre Dawson on-card auto. Picked up at a card show as part of a trade back in, I think it was like the spring, March, April, somewhere in there. Always wanted a Hawk auto in my collection. As a Cub fan, he was one of my favorites growing up as a kid. He was also the 1987 MVP. As a member of the Chicago Cubs. Now we're in the top 10. Number 10 is the 2022 Donruss Optic Red Refractor of Bruce Buffer, Voices of the Octagon. Big fan of Bruce. Nobody does his job with more passion and more accuracy than Mr. Bruce Buffer. And frankly, he does it looking sharp too. PSA 9. Picked this one up at a card show. I think it was part of a trade, and I'll probably be looking to get an autograph version here, hopefully this year. Coming in at number 9, we have another Nico Horner. This is the Tag 10 from the Insert or Topps Now series, Heating Up Rookies. They only made, from what I was able to research, they only made about 77 of these on demand at Topps Now. And really sharp looking card. Glad to have this one in my player collection for Nico. Next is a card that I always wanted to have in my collection because I think he's underrated, undervalued, frankly. Number 8. That's Peyton Manning rookie. This is one that I picked up on an auction raw this last year, and I sent it in for grading, and I was so happy that it came back at 10 because that blue for the Peyton Manning Flair Brilliance player color match, team match. Looks fantastic. Next is a UFC card that I picked up, already graded earlier this year, and that is the 2022 Donruss Optic Jalen the Tarantula Turner PSA 10. This is a gold, and that's numbered to 10. Big fan of Turner. I think he's a great. He's not really a prospect anymore. I mean, he's moving his way up the rankings, and I think he's got a real legit chance to compete for a title belt in the next year or so, year or two. And since I prefer Optic over Prism in most cases, I'm glad to have that particular version. Coming in at number 6 is the 2014 Alshon Jeffrey Certified Mirror Gold that I picked up a few months back and then sent it in to tag, and I got a gem mint. I have a pretty big Alshon Jeffrey player collection from his rookie year, because that was the 2012 was the year I got back into the hobby after being out of it since I was a kid. And then he was the Bears, top offensive draft pick, I think, in the second round. So though this card isn't from 2012, it's a really cool card, and I really wanted to have it, so I made an exception and got a 2014. Now we're at the top 5, and coming in at number 5 is a 2022 Topps Stadium Club Greg Maddux X-Fractor. Bought this card raw earlier in the year, and just love the photo here that they chose for this card, and really like the way the X-Fractor image pops on the card, so I had to have this one. And I sent it in to tag, and I got a 10, so glad to have that one in my PC as well. See if I can get this card adjusted here on camera so you can see them. All right, coming in at number 4, we have the 2021 Select Brandon Moreno Rookie Auto. This is the gold. It's actually called the Gold Disco Prism from Select. This is numbered to 10. Picked this up at a card show in the summer, maybe late summer, early fall. It was not $500. Actually got a really good price on it, and as a partial trade for an Acuna Chrome Rookie PSA 10 and some cash. So overall, really good price, and one of my favorite UFC fighters. That comes in at number 4. All right, coming in at number 3, a bit of an oddball card, but I absolutely love it. This is the 1992 Flops Wade Buggs parody card that's autographed, hand-signed by Wade Boggs, Hall of Fame All-Star himself. Picked this one up raw, took a little bit of a risk, but sent it in to PSA and had it authenticated, came back authentic, and as a bonus, I got the auto-graded as a 10. So there is number 3. And the last 2, probably no surprise if you've been watching my channel at all, you'll know that I went after my Grail card this year and not only got one, but towards the end of the year, I actually got a better version of it. So coming in at number 2 is the 1976 Walter Payton Rookie SGC1. I was real excited to get this one back in the spring. Picked it up at a card show. Finally had what I would consider my favorite card, the one I always look. It does have a crease in it, so that's why it got a 1, but happy to have it in my collection, and that one comes in at number 2. And my favorite card of 2023, my favorite pickup, without question, has to be the PSA 7 version of the 1976 Topps Walter Payton rookie card. My goal since I got back into the hobby in 2012 was to get my favorite all-time athlete, Walter Payton, in PSA 9 of all of his playing year cards. So I'm going after the big dog here, trying to get the rookie. Obviously, I've got a couple more grades to get to the 9, but It's a work in progress, and it's probably going to take me a while, but that's the plan. So I appreciate everybody spending some time with me today. Thank you for checking out my 2023 favorite pickups, and I hope to see you again here real soon. Take care, everybody.